welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby, and today we are going to be playing through the next episode in the Iconian arc, which is House Pegh. Iconians have brought their war against the Milky Way galaxy to the Alpha and Beta quadrants. We must mount a resistance if we are to survive. Ramir of the secretive Klingon organization House Pegh has requested that you rendezvous with him in the Dynasia system for a mission designed to let the Iconians know that we will not let them destroy our homes without a fight. And so we hail.
The Empire requires your assistance with a covert mission deep in Iconian territory. It is dangerous, but if successful, it has a chance of turning the tide of the war in our favor. Report to the Dynasia system. There you will meet a man named Ramir. He wants to explain the details of the operation to you personally.
Alright, and so for this we'll get a moderate amount of experience and expertise, moderate amount of dilithium ore, and this is actually one of those missions that is worth running at least 2 times, possibly 3 if you like if you are looking to tank a little bit. That's a semi-decent trait. Whenever you hit attack patterns, it grants you a hull healing buff along with their normal effects. But for space, definitely point blank shot is a very good trait, and up close and personal for ground is also a fairly good trait, so you might want to consider running this 2 or even 3 times. Alright, and so we accept. Alright, and so we edit. So transwarp there. Alright. And there we go. Begin House Pegh.
Ready for transport.
Ooh, mysterious Klingon. Transport confirmed, sir. The Teacher's Corner will stand by until you're ready to return. Acknowledged. And this person... I see the problem here, so I'm going to see... Okay. Always helping people.
Kapla, and welcome aboard the IKS Hague. My name is Ramir, and this is my ship.
You asked for me personally?
Your reputation for getting the job done precedes you. Alliance Command gave me the authority to pick who would assist us on this mission, and your name was at the top of the list.
But you don't have much of a reputation.
If you do not know about my team or our missions, then I have been successful. There are many battles fought in shadow. Now, if you don't have any further questions, follow me to the briefing room. I will give you more details about our mission there.
Lead the way. So we follow him to the briefing room. And he's going to stop if we get too far away. The briefing room is this way. And we can jump ahead of him if we wish. Not that it does any good, because we have to follow him and get to there. Talk to him here.
Data recovered from the station in the Calbryden system has pinpointed the location of a second base in the Denasia system, containing several of the Iconian's Omega generators. I understand you had a hand in recovering this information.
That's classified.
Of course. Nevertheless, we have the coordinates of the Iconian base. Our plan is to sneak in and sabotage the Omega generators. Taking them out will cripple the Iconians' ability to refine the Omega molecules that fuel their gateway networks.
How are we supposed to sneak into the system?
Infiltration is our specialty, and we have technology not available to other ships of the fleet. Our cloaking device can extend to protect your ship as well. That should be sufficient to protect us.
Sounds risky. What if the Iconians find us?
Then we fight. I expect we will have to fight our way out anyway, after we detonate the Omega generators. I hope your crew is up to the challenge.
What's the risk of nullifying warp travel for light years around the Denasia system?
Our scientists put the risk of a catastrophic reaction at less than 7%. That is an acceptable risk.
Any chance of an Omega detonation is too great a chance.
This is our mission. You, of course, have the authority to change our mission parameters.
I'd like to speak to your technical expert and come up with a better solution.
Belair is right over there. She will also be a part of the away team to help extract any Iconian intelligence we find in the facility. Be careful. Her mate Travana is very protective.
Understood. Alright, so now we go and talk to Belair.
What do you want?
Ramir suggested I speak to Belair.
Why?
Our mission parameters.
Don't worry, Travana. It's fine.
Ramir tells me there's a chance of causing an Omega chain reaction when we blow the generators.
Yes, but the chances are slight. If the charges are properly placed and calibrated, it should not be a problem.
There must be a better way.
Well, the risk comes from non-stabilized Omega particles. They are very unstable. If a chain reaction starts, we will not be able to stop it. If that happens, we'll lose our ship, yours, and anything within a few thousand kilograms at the least. But if that happens, the heralds in the system will be destroyed too. That's something.
We have the technology to stabilize Omega particles, but it will take more time.
Right. If we were to stabilize the particles into one or more Omega molecules, the chance of a detonation would be greatly reduced. I will need to run some numbers. We will have to give ourselves more time in the facility, and there is a greater risk of discovery, but it might be the better option.
I agree. Make your calculations. I'll update the mission parameters.
I disagree. Taking the time to stabilize the molecules puts the team in danger.
Afraid of a little danger, Travana?
You insult my honor. It is my duty to protect this team. I will not sacrifice Belair's, our lives, for needless precautions.
I am changing the mission, and it's a necessary change. I won't be responsible for the loss of warp travel in this region.
So be it, Batak.
I heard that. Alright, now we return to the transporter room. So this whole thing was just to walk through this ship. And there we go. And now we're back to the transporter room. And beam to the ship. There we go.
We are beyond the Herald sensor range, but we should not approach any closer without the protection of a cloaking device.
Agreed.
Once we get close to the planet, we will not be able to risk a wide scan. So we will need to perform a series of pinpoint triangulation scans in order to locate the facility housing the Omega generators. At least we can remain cloaked while we do so.
Fortunate.
Once we have the location of the facility, my team will meet yours on the surface.
And when we're finished?
Then arm your weapons and prepare for battle. Our cloaks will do us no good after the Heralds discover our sabotage.
Affirmative. So we approach the planet. Alright, and so we scan the surface. There's nothing, or there's something on the surface of Dionysia Prime, sir. Our scanners can only tell it is Iconian in nature. We'll need to coordinate with Ramir to cut through some of the interference. Hail Ramir.
In order to expedite the triangulation process, my ship will move away from yours and perform our own scan. Once we have reached a distance of 4 kilocams.
4 kilocams is 8 kilometers, correct? I'll move the teacher's corner that far from your ship. Alright, and so now...
Position confirmed. Beginning scans.
And triangulate. There we go.
Sensor interference is preventing us from getting a good reading. Move to 16 kilometers. 16 kilometers confirmed. Beginning sensor.
And triangulate again. There we go.
Belair here. I have coordinates for the facility, but I cannot do a deep scan without revealing our presence. We will be beaming in blind.
I'll prepare my away team and meet you on the surface. And so we have the beam down button. Ramir's team has shared their data with us, sir, and we have transport coordinates. The away team will meet you in the transporter room when you are ready. Prepare for transport. And we're taking our normal away team. And now we talk to Ramir.
This facility was very well concealed and shielded. Even now, our scans are so limited, we cannot get an accurate readout of the layout.
The Omega generators put out a large amount of interference. Ambient radiation levels are elevated.
True, but our tricorders will be of assistance while navigating.
If you find yourself not knowing which way to go, use your tricorder default V key to show you the correct direction. We should set out.
Now that we are on site, there is something you need to know.
Withholding information from an Admiral Ramir?
Only because I had orders which would supersede yours. I am not the leader of House Pegh. Now that we have secured the landing area, it is safe for him to join us.
If you're not leading this mission, then who is?
Ramir to Hague. We are ready for him.
Kalis. And now we talk to Kalis.
Kapla, you and your team have done well so far. Now, let us vanquish our foes.
Kalis?
I am more than a figurehead. A man cannot lead an empire of warriors without being a warrior himself. I carry the Sword of Kalis, a weapon of fables, forged by Kalis the Unforgettable in the fires of the Kristok volcano, and cooled in the icy waters of the Lake of Lusor. This blade slew Molor, it conquered the Fakiri, and created a mighty empire. Now I will wield it against the infernal servants of the demons of air and darkness.
Do you think we'll need the sword here?
There is always a need for the Sword of Kalis. It is a symbol of eternal victory. No one who uses it can be defeated.
Continue. Alright, so now we need to locate the first Omega generator. So you'll remember they said we could use our tricorder to tell us which way to go. As you can see, it points us this way. And every once in a while, we'll keep using it. It is the default V key. Oh. If we are a little, if we wait just a little while, we can get by them without having to fight. If we're a little patient. Or let them. We'll still have to go this way.
Sensors are picking up a
get where
different
we're
Omega
going.
generator. My team will handle this one.
Alright, and now. Boy, that stuff just really likes to kill you. Okay, one of my guys is getting me. Ah! It really does not like me, does it? Only one of my guys is alive. Alright, so we'll respawn. That is an annoying bug. We will have to defeat the Harbinger, so let's see if we can use some tactic. Try and draw her to us. See if we can get her here. No. Oi! I know, some of you are going, hey, get out of there! Ah, come on. Nice view there. Let's see what we can do. Get some distance there. Boy. It really does not like me. Wow. I don't remember it being this difficult last time I played through this. Well, I had different gear then as well. on, wake me up, Dishel. Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. At least on the plus side, she's not regenerating. Well, there we go. I think we got her. We got her. We got her. Yay! Okay, so that only took a few times. So let's stabilize the Omega generator. Oh, yay. We have to get this to 100. So those of you that don't remember or have never seen this is the Omega stabilization game, famous from the anniversary event. You do enough of these and they will drive you insane. Okay. So we've stabilized the Omega. Now we can plant the explosive. And now we can download the information from the terminal.
Our charges are set. We will meet with you in the hallway ahead.
Now let's see which way we're supposed to go. And it points that way. Let's see if it's this way. Nope, shows we're supposed to go the other way. Let's see what happens. Points us this way. That's not working. Alright, well that's not working. I was trying to set them forward on the ahead of us in the hallway, but that just was not working. But as you can see, those were pretty easy to clear. So let's head around. And yep, we are heading the right way. As we can tell by the green door and our there we go. And there we go. Move through and meet in the the hallway with the two floating balls. Never did figure out why they float. There's the hallway. And we're supposed to talk to Belair.
We got some information from the Iconian network. How did you do?
We found a terminal, but we can't read the data.
Fortunately, I come prepared. My tricorder is loaded with the best decryption subroutines available in the Empire. Wrote a couple of them myself.
Here, see what you can do.
This is interesting. There are battle plans here for the Delta Quadrant. The Iconians were advising the Vardoir for months before the conflict started there. In fact, the Iconians insisted that the Vardoir start their attack in the Krenim Imperium, although they didn't say why. I also see data on where the Omega energy is being distributed. This is good. If we use this, we can attack the subspace stations where... Oh no!
What is it?
Ket, one of the Iconians! It is here!
Tiket's presence doesn't change what we're here to do. We finished the job.
Yes, sir. We need to find the last generator.
Sabotage the final Omega generator. Let's go. It's that away. Let's make sure we're still heading the right way. Yes. And they showed up right in front of us. Yikes. See if my guys can resurrect me. There we go. That is rather annoying. Well, the good news is my guys saved the day.
Use that panel
Looks
to
like we're
access
gonna
a
go here. Okay.
visualization node and locate the last Omega generator.
Alright. Access remote cameras. Here we go.
Zoom in on that!
It's
It's
Ket.
Ket.
And so now we talk to Kalis. He's right here.
An Iconian! My blood sings for this battle. It will be glorious.
I don't think you should face it alone.
Kalis, my Emperor, you are the strongest of Klingons. You wield the sword of Kalis. But there is no one who can face an Iconian in single combat.
Listen to Ramir.
The war does not go well for us. You all know what we face. Our people need a symbol to inspire them. That is what I was created to be. This battle will be one of legend. Every soldier of the Empire will have this tale on their lips.
Do they need a martyr to inspire them?
This is not my day to die. It is my day to kill an Iconian.
Travana, Belair, do you want to weigh in on this?
Who am I to argue with the Emperor?
Belair?
Firing a disruptor at an Iconian is like attacking a starship with a stick. The Sword of Kalis is a remarkable weapon. It might be the only thing that could work.
Kalis, what's your plan?
We part ways here. Complete your mission. I will descend to the lower level and challenge the Iconian.
Fight well, Emperor.
We create a legend this day. Remember it.
We will assist you in any way we can.
If anyone can kill an Iconian, it is Kalis.
Miko kara endo kila gedo cham kare do kila stapare cho mara eko rika 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 naso pakare hiroha rika
And here we go.
rika rika. Ket, I have come for you. Face me, creature. I challenge you to honorable combat. Come forth. I am Kalis, the Unforgettable. Destroyer of Molor, defender of Kamchi, an emperor of the Klingons! In my hands is the sword of Kahless, first of its kind. Will you not face me, Tiket? What could a being such as yourself have to fear from one man?
We are in.
There we go, we got her down. It was not nearly as difficult as the last Harbinger. Kill everything. Defilers are relatively easy. There we go.
Tiket's too strong. Nothing Kahless can do is hurting it. We have to weaken the Iconian, and I think I know how. Omega molecules gather energy like sponges in water. That's why a small amount of Omega can generate such a vast amount of power. Quick, find a console and activate the reactor. If we hit the Iconian with Omega, we might be able to injure it.
Alright, so here's our first console. And that did something. And now this console does something else.
Ha! Glorious battle!
And then we go for the third console in the middle that aims the Omega beam. And watch this. And we hit it.
The honorable warrior will always prevail, demon.
Oh, stop talking.
You are no god, Tiket, and your tyranny ends now.
Cut off her arm.
Now, to finish this.
Oh, that last little bit of energy she had.
Renier to Hague. Emergency transport now.
They got him out of there.
We've lost Kahless, and we're were unable to stop the production of Omega molecules. The Iconian War will continue, and much blood will be shed.
The mission wasn't a complete loss.
True. The data recovered by your team in Belair will be invaluable to the Alliance. The only thing to do is make sure it reaches them. To do that, we must escape this system.
Agreed. The Alliance needs this.
You're right. We can't risk this intel not making it back to the homeworld. I've pinpointed an excellent transmission spot near here where we can send out an encrypted microburst of data. If we don't make it out of here, at least the information can be of use to those who still fight. The Emperor's sacrifice cannot be in vain.
The Iconians will try and stop us. Let's go. And so we buff up before we head over there. I love how they give us the opportunity. And let's kill them all. There we go. And now we move to the point where we can use the beacon.
We're at the optimal transmission location.
And there we go. We'd make our transmission. And just about done. Boom.
Iconian gateways. It's an ambush.
Oh no! Get them all. There we go. And resume transmission.
More gateways. Something big is coming through.
Come on, fire, dang it. There we go. The data has been sent, and we are clear of the Iconian portals. We can leave the system on your orders. Set course for the Denasia system. Depart system. There we go. We're out. We're done. Yay! And I'm going to turn this in.
I will mourn for Kalis, but celebrate his life. He was a clone, but he found honor in this life. Now I trust he will find Sto-vo-kor to his liking. But before he fell, he showed us the Iconians are mortal. His sacrifice will lead our way to victory. Kapla! Hail Kalis, Emperor and Conqueror!
Alright, and I will choose the space trait, point blank shot, and we'll collect reward. So that was House Pegh. Join me next time for Time in a Bottle. I will see you there.